day job as a musician, and that's been, that's kind of just been my day job while the comic book hobby has been, kind of percolating on the side of that.
That's great. And are you paying the rent as a musician?
The funny thing is, even though I barely know how to play music compared to anybody who calls himself a musician, I have not had a day job other than playing music since the last census. And I always kind of thought that my comic book and music career would probably fall apart just in time for me to have to get a census job in 2010.
You mean to actually go around and help the Census Bureau?
Right. Well, that was my job back in 2000.
Oh, I see. That was your job 10 years ago.
Right, when my sort of music and comic combined career was just starting.
Your goal was simply this. In 10 years, I want to not have to work for the Census.
Well, my goal was that was the last day job that I had, and as each year went on, I was like, I'm still making a living, and
that's great.
So, but I kind of figured it would probably fall apart by the time the 2010 census came. So here, I just realized that I'm actually not working for the census currently.
Congratulations!
So I'm pleased to announce that. You'll probably see me at your door in 2020 asking you how many people live there, but for the time being, it's okay.
That's fantastic. So your dream has come true.
Yes.
Of not working for the census.
Yes.
Congratulations. And are the comic books that you brought in, are they still in print? Is that something people can get?
Yeah. I try to release one new issue a year if I can manage.
Is there a website?
Yeah, there's a website. There's actually... stuff is all out there. Do people even bother?
So you're not working for the census, and you have a website.
Who does that really not have a website? There's everything has a website.
Oh, is that true? Oh, I didn't know. So let's see. No, wait, you can show us, but we're on the radio. But you have a projector here.
Yeah, well, I've got these. I sort of combine the comics and the songs sometimes into these illustrated songs that I call low-budget films.
Oh, that's fantastic. Let's do that.
Well, I was planning on trying to do one of those and one song, if I could manage to squeeze two things in.
Yeah, let's try. Are they short?
Well, depending how fast I talk, I can talk fast.
Okay, let's do it. Well, let's do.
Well, while you're getting the screen down, let me do a song while you're getting the screen down. No,
the screen's coming down.
I'm telekinetic, actually.
Wow, you're doing that?
Yeah, I couldn't make a living as a telekinetic, though. So.
You could maybe move people like a moving van. Okay. If you really have telekinetic powers, you can move pianos for a living. Hey, so let's set this up.
So you want me to do the illustrated thing first?
I don't care. I don't know.
You seem to care. You're really pushing for it hard. I was planning on doing it second.
Okay, no, do the other one. Okay.
I would say do the song first.
Do the coolest one first.
Oh, I don't know what the coolest one is. I mean, that's. The thing is that I'll do the illustrated thing.
Do the illustrated.
No, I'll do the song.
Do the song. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeffrey Lewis doing the song. Do you want to set this up, or we're just going to do the song?
Oh, set this up in terms of
what is the name of the song?
Oh,
doesn't matter.
I'm not sure. It's kind of a work in progress.
We'll name it for you. We'll name it later.
Okay.
It's going great.
So what if I just couldn't take it anymore? I'll just take a walk to the store, looking for a fat bottle of rat poison to score. Sullenness. If it's my destiny to kill me, spill it in me to begin to fulfill it. Give it a couple of minutes until it hits. But still it doesn't seem to be taking effect. I'm still walking erect. What the heck? What the hell? Well, at least I paid the guy with a check. So if the bodega janked me on the poison I drank, all I gotta do is place a cancel call to my bank. But they put me on hold when I told them the story. I yelled into the phone, but the music ignored me. And it played for such a long time. And then a voice said, we'll be with you soon, just stay on the line. But just at that second, my neck broke out in a sweat. I said, I bet this is it, the poison's starting to hit. And I felt sick and in pain. I dropped the phone to the ground, and an operator came and said, can I help you now? But all that she could hear was just the sound of my death as I gasped into the set. Just let the guy cash the check with my last last rattling breath. And the burning bottle of crap that I sickly held in my lap, I quickly turned on the cap out of concern for the rats. So what if I just couldn't take it anymore? So what if I just couldn't take it anymore? I'll just make the decision to take a walk on the bridge and try to fly like a pigeon. And as I walk up the ramp and the bicycles pass, I just can't help but laugh when I look back on my past and all of the retarded mistakes that I made, the broken-hearted dismay that started from the first grade all the way up to today. And the walkway is steep and the cars are all beeping and the people are sailing to wherever they're sailing, and I'm climbing the railing. I planned to stand and decide, but I just slip and I dive, and the drunks on the side start to hold up their signs, mostly 7s and 9s, but now and then is a 10. And if I fell to earth, I'd be dead, that's for sure, but like I said before, it's only water and it's worthless, cause it isn't on purpose, but I bob to the surface. But a large garbage barge comes and drops 20 tons of toxic waste on my face, and as I sink from the sun to whatever's to come, my last sight is the bums who all change their signs into 3s, 2s, and 1s. And after this discourse, there's a 3.6, of course, it must be from Pitchfork. So what if I just couldn't take it anymore? So what if I just couldn't take it anymore? Staring down at the floor, staring up at the ceiling, cause I never get used to always feeling so unglued. Need new emails to read through while I eat old Chinese food. I don't want a life that's like this, just take a knife to my wrist quick. All I've got is this chopstick, but I can still make the plot thick if I hold it just like this. Break it with my fist for fun against my chest, run into the wall next. And then I'll frown at the gash, then lie down in the bath with some Sylvia Plath. How many pages will pass till I'm facing my last? I didn't major in math, so I won't wager no cash. But truth is stranger than fashion, and the danger is that all of the blood will amass. The tub will fill up so fast till I'm encased like a crab in a bathtub-shaped scab. They'll have to take in a cab and scrape off in a lab. So what if I just couldn't take it anymore? So what if I just couldn't take it anymore? I'll just call up the mob and say I've got you a job. I guess you know what to do. Knock off this guy with the blues, an offer you can't refuse. And I'll fax them a contract through a third-party contact that says, don't hold him for ransom, I'll pay half in advance. Just mail me one of his hands, which I'll accept as your answer. So say it so happens I happen to be out lying on a park bench and crying just like my normal way. But in most former cases, no one comes out of no place, wraps masking tape on my face, but that's what happens today. But before I get knocked off, my hand it gets chopped off and dropped in a mailbox, and I'm locked in a trunk. But I'm flung out on the tar when the car hits a bump at exit 125 out on the FDR Drive. I get a minute of rest and isn't this interesting? Here comes the UPS man, the package ain't hard to guess, but I gotta sign with my left hand. So what if I just couldn't take it anymore?
Yeah.
Great.
You will not be working for the census in 10 years. You're talented. But we do have to say goodbye. What? Tell me about the website where we could hear more.
Well, there's no point in mentioning websites because you could just Google things nowadays, but it's the Jeffrey Lewis site, if anybody cares.
Have you heard
I'm actually
of
trying.
Google?
Yeah, I don't know. It's you just type people's names in and things come up. So.
Jeffrey Lewis. Type it in and try that Google thing. And we will.
So was that too long a song?
No, we are out of time, but we'll have you back and we'll do your multimedia thing.
I was going to follow up my depressing suicide song about an uplifting story about the plight of the Native American Indian.
I can see you two a great picture of Sitting Bull. It looks great, but we just don't have time.
Okay, sorry, my fault for picking a long song.
No, it was great. It was really great. So you really don't have a title for that song?
No, it's a work in progress.
It was great. and we're going to say goodbye. And
Yes.
Julie, who do we have to thank?
We'd
Wait,
like to
first
thank-
off, let's have Dave.